Hey there, Barry Baumgartner here. I woke up thinking about you today because I was just having a class with some of my students and they were voicing one of the concerns that I hear most often, which is I don't think I have enough content to host a 3-day event. And I always think this is kind of funny because 9 times out of 10, students try to teach too much in their event. They actually find out that they have too much content and they need to prune it down to make it more impactful. And I want to share with you not only how I know you have enough content, but how you can use it and do it in a way that your students, the people that you're most meant to serve, will never come to you and say, Barry, it feels like that was a bait and switch. These two things are intimately connected. So let me break this down for you, okay? The first piece is that whatever you're putting out there free, whatever your methodology is for your right fit client to be out there, almost like a dog whistle, like, what? You can do that? Like whatever you put out there free, it might be on social, it might be a challenge, it might be a launch, it might be a webinar, free training. They're all designed to get your right fit client to say, what? You can do that? That's interesting. Tell me more. And you're like, oh, I thought you would like that. Maybe you should join me for, this is where your low ticket fits in. Now your low ticket could be a book, it could be a course, it could even be your 3-day event. This is your low ticket opportunity where they learn your methodology. They learn the method, and once they know that you have a method, they're like, wait a minute, Barry, not only you can do that, I can do that. They actually start to make it their own. It becomes theirs because they can see themselves doing it. Okay, what we're doing is slowly taking them up our ascension path, what I like to think of as our value ladder or profit pyramid. It starts with free and then it goes to low ticket. It starts with you can do this and then goes to wait a minute, I can do this, making it their own. Okay, this is where your 3-day event comes in. Your 3-day event is the experience of your methodology. This is where it goes from I can do this to I will do this. I will do this. Now that I've experienced how this method works in the real world and I've been immersed in it for 3 full days, not only do I know I can, I am committed to doing it. I will do this. And what naturally happens for your student as they travel up this profit pyramid with you is they naturally start to think, Barry, this is amazing. I will do this. I just want more. I wish I could have more hand-holding. I wish I could have more support. I wish I could have more accountability. I wish I could get there faster, simpler, and easier. Do you have anything like that? And that's where you say, yes, I do. I actually have a high-ticket offer. I have something I would like to invite you to do with me. And I like to think of your high-ticket offer as mastery. I would like for you to master the method with me. I'm going to take you through accountability and community and ways that you can have enhanced opportunity in this method. I'm going to help you repeat it and be immersed in it and model proven practices until you get really confident in it and you know you can do it. And then your right fit client should go, Barry, that's amazing. I have to do that. I must do that. So when we think of a bait and switch, which is our clients thinking, wait a minute, when it was free, you told me I had to do this. When it was low ticket, you told me I had to do this. When it was high ticket, you told me I had to do this. And at every step you told me that's the solution. It starts to feel like a bait and switch because you're kind of meandering through your profit pyramid and you keep moving the cheese. You keep telling them it's a different thing they need to do in order to succeed. But when you take them straight up your profit pyramid and you're teaching the same content, your method doesn't change, you're just going deeper. It makes logical sense to your right fit client, meaning it makes sense that you could only do so much free. It makes sense that you wouldn't give away everything low ticket. You would just explain the method, that would be the entry point. It makes sense that you can only do so much in 3 full days. And if I really wanted to master something, I would need to commit more time and more money with you. And that you should be rewarded for that time that you're spending with me, so you should be charging more. When your right fit client sees your methodology and your approach that way, they never feel like it's a bait and switch. They're never going to accuse you of telling them one thing and then switching the path or moving the cheese on them. Like, oh, that makes sense. I would like to master that. I believe in mastery. The whole concept of mastery in higher education supports this even more. And chances are your high ticket offers a fraction of those costs. So when you think of it that way, not only do you not have to be icky, salesy, or sleazy, not only do you have any bait and switch, but you don't need as much content. So back to the original point, I needed you to understand profit pyramid and how you move your way through it to understand that you don't need more content because you're teaching the same content. You're teaching very little of it free, the whole method low ticket, immersion in the method in your event, and mastery of your method in your high ticket offer. So now that you know this, there should be nothing holding you back. You can absolutely do a 3-day event. In fact, you should be putting the dates on the calendar right now. The only thing that was holding you back was not having enough content, and now you have more than enough, and you know the exact path that you're going to take your right fit client on their path to mastery and your path to high ticket. This is how we create a purpose-driven payday, which is what I think of as a high ticket offer in a virtual live event. The good news is you can do this.